and just thank you for your words. And I just want to comment on a few things, a few very important things that you just said. Being open to this. I wasn't open to this before. I joke around with my husband and I'm like, and my mom, I was like, well, judgmental Corinne would have said this. Open-minded Corinne says this, like there's an openness now that I have that I didn't before. And we have to be open to experiencing synchronicities and experiencing angels. In some cases, I think people have like eye-opening, like, major, like in your face experiences that totally turn their world upside down, like, having a vision or a near-death experience or something. But I think for the vast majority of us, it starts with this open-mindedness of being just open to having these experiences. And you said another thing. I still have to read that book, Angels in My Hair. I'm very interested in that book, but you said something, and I'll just share this because it's been hard for me. I've not yet publicly, this is the first time publicly I shared about the vision of Raphael. And it's not been something that's been easy for me to talk about yet because it is so new, but I do feel moved to share, and I've shared bits and pieces, but I'm not going to sound very course-like for a minute, so please just bear with me. And I've shared a little bit of this already, but connection to nature, I've always felt, I've always loved. And I felt that to be a good course student meant that I had to say, oh, that out there isn't real. It doesn't matter. Anything that I feel from it is just like part of the dream, part of the illusion. I was disconnecting. We are of nature. Our bodies are of the earth. We are like a plant sprouting out of the soil that is intimately connected with the earth beneath us. That is our body, not our soul, not the truth of us, but our bodies are of the earth. We're just like any other plant or being that has arisen out of this. And to disconnect from that has been a missing piece for me, where on one sense, I've always felt connected to nature, but on the other sense, I haven't owned it like I'm owning it now. And it's been this divine feminine energy that when I was in my big upheaval over the summer, this experience that I shared with you all previously of experiencing the Black Madonna for the first time, this is the divine feminine, earthy type of energy that is emerging. It's as if we've been out of balance by focusing so much on the masculine, like God is he, that now there's this energy of like this feminine energy rising up to meet it, to balance things out in the way that this is actually Reverend Celeste Frazier is one of my teachers. And in a Black Madonna class that I took with her, she talked about the divine feminine rising to meet the divine masculine. Divine masculine is different than patriarchy. Divine masculine is a beautiful thing. That divine feminine and divine masculine are rising to meet each other. And the thought that came to me is that they're rising to meet, to join. And that's when like the dream kind of like rolls up like a carpet and is like, we're done. We're opening up to who it is that we truly are. And this union, this oneness becomes, our reality in our awareness. So to be talking about the feminine, a lot of people are like, well, God's not, feminine or masculine, but we've been so, in my personal experience, I'll speak for myself, I've been so out of balance that this other part, this feminine part now is rising big time. And it's helping rebalance me. And I am feeling more grounded than I've ever felt before. And it's through the soil, it's through the trees, it's as if connecting with the earth and feeling so tuned into it. It's like the oneness becomes revealed through that. And then it's experiential. And then like, you just know that we are all connected, even to that little tiny plant, that blade of grass. And that can be our experience again, if we keep this open mind and don't intellectually filter those types of things and therefore, cut it down in some way.